Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world away, and we've got quite a special issue now. This is issue 125 of Eagle Moss's Build a Delorean. Now, why is this issue special? Well, I mean, we've only got a couple of bits in it. We've got, as you can see here, look, 2 pipes and some stickers and our familiar AP screws. But this is the second to last issue, because the next issue, if I show you on the top camera here, we've got the last of the vents and the bits of the vents that drop down just below the number plate on the rear tailgate of the vehicle. Once that's done, theoretically the vehicle's completed. So 126, the vehicle's completed, because 127, 28, 29 is the plutonium chamber, and issue 100 plutonium box with all the rods in it, and issue 130 is going to be the alarm clock. So it's going to be exciting, because now we get to put the reactor platform, this thing here that we've been working on for ages, into the car. So I will be taking the car out of its case there, and we're going to have see what it looks like. But I'm not going to be doing a showcase until issue 130, so you'll have to hang on till that. Let's just show you what we've got. You already know the parts, I've showed you those. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these stickers around the cables. Now, there is an error in this magazine that I've noticed. It says here 125A ends at an angle. And then over here, 125B, it says ends at an angle. It doesn't. 125B is straight. So you've got a bent angle and a straight angle. We're going to be putting these coloured cables all along the reactor plate cables that we put in earlier. And once we've done that, we're going to put this into the vehicle. This doesn't get screwed down, because if you screw it down, you'll never be able to see what the engine bay looks like. The only thing it does happen is it gets plugged into the cable that we've got in the vehicle. Obviously, I won't be doing this bit because I've got EL lighting, but I will show you what it looks like with the EL lighting. Once that's plugged in, turn the page over. We get to plug in all of these cables to the side mount of the vehicle here. So there's a couple to put in, and that's how it's going to end. See what I mean by exciting? Theoretically, we're going to have a finished car after this. So let's get cracking. Okay, so step one, we want to take this pipe here, and this is the one that's got the angled end, not the one that's got the straight end. So we've got the angled end one. We're going to start putting some of these stickers on. So the first sticker we're going to be putting on is one of the blue ones. Get them off this pad here. And this is going to be going around this end here with the square block, which is going to go on a junction box. It's just going to go round the pipe right at the end there. Now, by all means, take your time over this. I'm finding it easier to roll the cable in my hands to get this all the way around. Just like that. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's that one done. Next one we're going to be putting on is we're going to put another blue one in the middle here, and just off centre of the middle we're going to be putting one of the grey ones. So let's put them on. They're not exactly in the centre, they're just off centre. So if I'm going to lay this out here, I'm going to probably put one, let's have a look, one here. This is why it's handy to have cutting mats, you see, because it aids you in seeing where the best place for these would be is. So we've got one there. Oops, that's not stuck down properly. And I'm going to put a grey one just inside that next box there. That one's going to go in there. Just like that. I think I might have left too much of a gap on those, actually. I'm going to redo that gap, just so it looks like what it does in the picture there. There we go. And once that's completed, that's that pipe done. So we can put that to one side, and then we'll bring the second pipe over. Now, this is the pipe with the straight ends there. And this pipe's going to have 2 blue stickers either end. And just off centre on this side here, nearest to this end, we've got a black sticker. Now, I'm wrapping the full length of these stickers around here, but I'm sure that you peeps out there might want to cut these back so that you haven't got to do the full length of it, and not too much will be going around it. But we'll see. Just like that. I was quiet. Look at me concentrating. Look, if I concentrate, they go on a lot better. I might have to redo those first pipe ones. And then we've got a black one to put on. And obviously the black bit, the black sticker is going to be going on nearest to this end here. And it's just off centre. So I'll put that on there. And once again, I'm going to rotate that around with my hand. Oh, they've got them perfect. Just like that. So That's 2 pipes done with all the coloured stickers around. Now we're going to bring over the reactor plate and we're going to be putting on the coloured stickers that it wants us to do on this section here. So the first pipe it wants us to work on is this pipe here, which is on the left hand side of the plate, and it wants us to put a yellow sticker on that. So I'm just going to get a yellow sticker on. That goes sort of like in the middle. So this is going to be a bit tricky to put on there. It's in the vehicle. As a matter of fact, it's probably best to take it out of that plate, out the exhaust vent that we had put it in, put it on, and then come back to it afterwards. Why we didn't do this before we fitted it, I don't know. Because this is just making it very, very tricky. There we go, there's the yellow sticker on, and I didn't use the full length of that sticker. I did cut that in half to put that on. It doesn't need the full amount. I'm just going to put this back into the exhaust cowl here. Next one we're going to be putting on is this one that's hanging out the side of the silver detail on the back here. We're going to be putting a red one. That's going to be going sort of in the middle there. And again, I'm not going to use the full sticker. I'm going to cut the sticker in half on this one, I think, and then wrap it round. I don't know why you'd want to use the full sticker, actually. Now I've experienced it. So that's the red one on, looking just like that on that camera. Now this one coming out the back here, we're going to have 2 stickers. We're going to have a red and we're going to have a grey sticker on. Now the red one's going to go nearest to the red ports on the back of the vehicle. The grey one's going to go following it. So let's get them on again. And once again, I'm going to only use half a sticker on these. So I've already pre-spliced them with my scalpel. Let's get the red one on. There we go, that's the red one on, and then we just need a grey one, which just goes a little bit further along. Obviously take your time over these. I'm not taking my time because I've got filming time on. There we go, red and grey just on that pipe there. And now the next pipe we've got to do is actually on the vehicle, which means I've got to cut here and bring the vehicle across. Now the last bits we've got to do is we've got to put this in the vehicle, which I've just balanced in here on the moment, and we've got to put these pipes in. Now on the left side, it's pipe 125B. That's the one that's got the straight end, and it's connected to the exhaust cowl here with 4 AP screws. So I'm getting those in now. I've already got one in. Let's get the other 2 in. That's 2, other 3 in, I should have said. One at the bottom here is going to be a little bit fiddly. There we go. 3 and 4, and I'm going to do the same on the other side before I actually connect them all up onto the bulkhead of the vehicle. So on the other side of the vehicle again, I'm just going to put these into the holes here, just at the side of the exhaust cowl. There is a lining up tab to keep that in place so you know where you're putting it. And here goes the 4th screw now. It's always going to be the hardest because the pipe's in the way. I might have to turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've put the reactor plate on now. We've got 4 cables left to connect now. So we've got the one coming from the left exhaust cowl and the right exhaust cowl, one in the middle, and just this like greeny grey cable here. So the first one I'm going to put in is the one coming from the left exhaust cowl, and that goes just above the wire junction box right here. Now, as you can see, I'm using my tweezers because it'll be a lot easier. Then we've got this greenish wire here, which is going to go into the hole just into this square section. If you can see it on one of the cameras just there. I am aware that this isn't the greatest videos that I can put on for you to see exactly what I'm doing, but that's that one in there just like that. Just looking into the instructions, they have got this cable going over the top of the exhaust cowl, so I'm following the instructions there. This one here is going to go underneath these pipes here into the bulkhead at the back, right in the centre. So we'll get that one in now. That's the centre one in. And then the last one we've got is just this grey bulkhead one coming from the right side here, just underneath these wires into the last hole that we've got onto the rear bulkhead. Now this one's angled, so it should go in a little bit easier because I think they were aware that this is going to be a blimming tricky one to put in. But there you go, that's that last one in, and that is now all the cables connected. So as you can see, it's not an easy job if you want to take that reactor plate out afterwards. So I think the only thing left to do now is to see what it looks like all lit up. So there you go, that's all plugged in and all lit up. As you can see, I've got my flux bands fluxing. The light that I had in my reactor core drum there, looking pretty cool. And then just from the back of the vehicle, looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? And we are almost completed with this now. So the only thing that's going to be left to do is these slats that go down the middle of these vents here, and also the overhangs from the back of the vehicle here and here. The only other thing is people that are putting the Mr. Fusion on, it's going to be pretty tricky to figure out how this goes. You're not going to get this in without taking these pipes off, I reckon. So if you are planning to use that, I don't think Eagle must have given us instructions of how to put that on the vehicle, because the wires here, the pipes here and here are going to get in the way. So I don't know if that's coming in a future issue to show you how that's going to fit. But that's that. Turn the light back on. God, I'm sweating after that one. That was fiddly getting those pipes in. As you can see why you wouldn't take that reactor plate out and put it back in again. But I'm sure you'll agree that looks pretty impressive. For now, I am going to leave it just with the Mr. Fusion balanced on top of that reactor plate there so I don't lose it. I was going to have it displayed with the Mr. Fusion on, but I don't know whether I'm going to do that now because it means taking pipes out. You have to let me know what you're doing with yours, because it looks pretty interesting. You've seen what's coming in issue 126. That would be the vehicle finished, but I will do a showcase when it gets to issue 130. I really do hope you enjoyed that video. A lot longer than the normal ones for the DeLorean, I know, but there you go. If you did like it, remember to please give it a like. Other than that, take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Take care.